know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. T.G.I.F Radio.
T.G.I.F Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Chon'don. We are in the building this Friday. Thank God it's Friday. You are listening to Thank God It's Friday. We got Chris James in the building.
Hey, what's up?
We got KG
what's
in the
good?
building. Yo,
what's up?
We having a good time.
For sure.
Yo, how everybody been, yo?
We're doing all right. Yeah, we're doing all right.
All right. What about you, KG?
Oh my goodness, let me tell y'all this. Listen, so I started this new job, and today I went into the bathroom, and so I got like a ding on my phone. So I'm like, okay, who is this texting me?
All right.
And I checked the message and tell me why it said, oh, your card has been charged $42.32 from Magic Land 001.
Magic Land?
Yes,
yeah.
And I'm like, Magic Land what? So so you know I'm already getting heated at this point because I didn't authorize this payment.
Right.
So I get to call in my card provider, and they tell me, oh, we have to cancel your card. I guess I've been a victim of identity theft.
Dang.
I cannot get my card for 7 to 10 business days. And I'm like, how do I supposed to pay my bills? How do I supposed to have money? So I don't supposed to have money for 7 to 10 business days. But I just want to warn everybody, please be careful and please protect your identity because unfortunately I was today a victim of identity theft. And that's what's been going on with me.
Yo, sorry to hear about that. That actually happened to me over the summer with a job. I thought I was about to be getting $80,000 a year. Come find out it was a big scam the whole time. So it's the holidays. People are out there and they're trying to get your money.
Right.
Make sure you guys protect yourselves. Even when you go to the ATM, people can put up the what is it? It's like a little fake. It's not the real. It's not the real ATM. It's like something they put over it, and they actually get all your information, and then they can take it off. So when you go to the ATM, just make sure you touch it and make sure it's not coming off or wiggling. If it is, it's a possibility you about to get scammed. Definitely, that sucks, man. Yeah. My week has been okay. I just been tired as hell. I just started a new job. I'm working down at the juvenile. Shout out to the juvenile. It's a different experience for me. Like, you know, I'm so laid back. I'm outgoing. Now I have to be a little bit more aggressive and be very aware of my surroundings. But thank God for the new job, a permanent job. I'm happy about that. I'm so happy about that, man. Chris James, what's been going on with you, man?
Man, it's been crazy. You know, I've just been trying to get by here and there. Luckily, my mom's, you know, she had my back for me this week.
For sure.
You know, I was just happy to hear about that. You know, always gotta rely on your family
Mama,
at the end of the day.
You know
right about that.
I love you.
I did want to tell you too about your health, man. Like, I'm glad you okay. I'm glad you're okay, because Sean tell me, was like, I was like, what? Man. I was like, what's going on? I was like, no, not the boy. I was like,
let me tell y'all what happened to Chris James real quick. Chris James been wheezing for the past 3 weeks, right? All of a sudden, he just has the urge to smoke his vape. Yeah. So he went to the store to get some oil. He was breathing. He was breathing like Baby D from next Friday. So he went to get the oil. This nigga go get the oil and smoke his little vape. And the next day, he having a heart attack sitting on the bed holding his chest.
I wouldn't have no heart attack.
He had an asthma attack sitting on the bed holding his chest. Oopsie. But anyways, Chris James didn't want to go to the hospital. I had to force him to go to the hospital. But the doctor got on his ass, told him to stop smoking. Hopefully Chris James will listen. Hopefully. We'll see about that. But are you guys in the holiday spirit or no, man? What's going on with that?
No, not really. I mean, it's not really no snow down here. You know, we're from up north, you know what I'm saying? So it's no white Christmas. We can't have snowball fights. We can't do snow angels. We can't build a damn snowman outside.
Just and snow and down here
exactly. And down here where we at, it could be 90 degrees tomorrow. This weather don't know what it want to do.
It don't know. It's getting me sick. 1 minute is 70, 1 minute is 20, 22, want to rain and want to snow. And I just need Nashville weather to pick rain, sleet, snow. Just pick a side. Right. But we definitely got to do this breaking news. Yesterday, in case you guys didn't hear about net neutrality, we no longer have it. Chris James is going to go ahead and give us the exclusive news on net neutrality. Chris James, go ahead. Hot Mike, go ahead.
It's going to be horrible exclusivity, but anyways. So net neutrality, just to put it simply, is the FCC title laws that classify internet as either a utility or something else. And as of this point, really, actually, it's only been for the past 2 years they classified the internet as a utility. Well, yesterday they decided to go ahead and get rid of all that. Basically making it so that the open and free internet that we're used to can now be susceptible to things like basically companies just doing whatever fuckery they want. Like basically. From at one point, you could just go on there and go pirate a movie or get on Netflix, whichever one you want to do. Now they'll pretty much be able to stop anything and put paywalls in front of it. So if you got Comcast and Comcast don't mess with Hulu, you might have to pay extra just to get on Hulu. Just to get Hulu. Even though you already paying for Hulu, now you're going to have to pay extra just to get to
That's Hulu. Some bullshit.
Man, you feeling me?
That's
it's sad because the government's saying it's for the people, but like...
My life is ending.
Who's going to be able to afford all this extra shit?
Like, for real, though.
Right. I don't know, with basic paying jobs. But anyways, y'all, we about to hop into some music real quick. We definitely got a good show for you. The topic of the day is the bullying. I cannot say it correctly. What is it?
Bullying
culture. Everybody know about the little white boy who, mom made the little video. We're going to be talking about that. Listen to this dope shit real quick. Listen to T.G.I.F Radio. I'm your girl, Chon'don. Thanks for fucking with us. Aight?
I ain't got no love for you niggas. I ain't got no love for you bitches. No love. I'm just trying to get it on my own. Making business moves on the phone. Stacking cake over cake like every day. Treating every day like it's my birthday. I'm just trying to get it on my own. Making business moves on the phone. Stacking cake over cake like every day. Treating every day like it's my birthday. My nigga hit my heart like where you at? I'm out having half drinks and naps. He said he's sorry and want me back. Well, I ain't tryna hear none of that, no. I fuck a nigga at the eat a dinner plate. Make that chump go walk and get some cheesecake. I fuck a nigga at the eat a dinner plate. And make that chump go walk and get some cheesecake. Pound cake, lemon cake, don't matter who baked it. Switching up while your niggas on the same shit. Apple Pay, Jimmy John's, cop a sandwich. Eat y'all niggas up like sandwich. I'm bossing up on you niggas. Ain't got time for you bitches. I'm trying to swerve in the range. Skirt on you niggas. Apple Pay at the mall with Gucci bags. Flexing on the ground, flicking it up with your dad. I'm just trying to get it on my own. Making business moves on the phone. Stacking cake over cake like every day. Treating every day like it's my birthday. I'm just trying to get it on my own. Making business moves on the phone. Stacking cake over cake like every day. Treating every day like it's my birthday.
Keep it locked. You listening to T.G.I.F Radio. Yo, what's up? We are black. We are back, and we back, and we black. We got KG in the building. We got Chris James. Y'all just got done listening to that good old Chon'don. I got a dope ass project coming soon. Make sure y'all check it out. Anybody else who want to get their music played on my podcast, please just send me the track and I will gladly play it. I'm tired of listening to my own shit. But anyways, we're gonna top it to the top. We're gonna start with the Lord.
Let's talk about bullying.
Yeah, let's just talk about bullying. Alright, so we're gonna talk about bullying. That has been a hot topic for the past couple of years, but more than recently we've been getting a lot of different stories. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and define bullying just in case you don't know what it is. Alright, so I do got the definition. The definition says bullying is the use of force, threat, or cohesion to abuse, intimidate, or aggressively dominate others. The behavior is often repeated in habitual. One essential prerequisite. Oh shit! I swear, y'all, I can talk, I can read. Please trust me. Is the perception by the bully or by others of an imbalance of social or physical power, which distinguishes bullying from conflict. All right. So that is the definition of bullying. There are different forms of bullying. Individual bullying tactics can be perpetrated by a single person, again, a target or targets. Somebody else please read the next one.
Physical. This is any bullying that hurts someone's body or damage their possessions, stealing, shoving, hitting, fighting, destroying property of all types. Physical bullying.
Alright then. Somebody please read the third one.
Yeah, what was it? Verbal bullying. This is any bullying that is conducted by speaking, calling names, spreading rumors, threatening somebody, making fun of others. That's all verbal bullying.
Alright. Relational. This is any bullying that is done with the internet to hurt somebody's reputation or social standing, which can also link in with the techniques included in physical and verbal bullying.
Cyberbullying, very, very, very popular. It's the use of technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person.
Collective bullying are tactics. They're employed by an individual against a target or targets. Did you say that already?
That's collective. And I didn't say that, nigga. I actually got this shit from a dictionary.
It was in the exact same. It was in the first one.
It's cool. Alright, so Bobby refers to the bullying of an individual by a group in any context, such as a family, peer group, school, workplace, neighborhood, community, or online, when it occurs as an emotional abuse in the workplace, such as ganging up by co-workers. A lot of y'all motherfuckers do that. Or to force someone out of the workplace through rumor, intimidation, humiliation, discrediting, and isolation. It also refers to a malicious, non-sexual, non-racial / racial general harassment. The reason why I want to go ahead and break down the different forms of bullying and actually give out the definition, because it's something very serious and I don't think people actually understand. You know, we think bullying can always be physical, somebody taking your lunch money, but it also could happen in the workplace. And I've seen it a lot of times where somebody isolates somebody because they may stink, or you know, they ain't washing their ass and they got the whole room stinking, and then, you know, other co-workers might bully them. Right. Or they may look like what did that bitch say? From the Addams Family.
Lord. Mr. the bald-headed one. The
bald-headed one.
The guy that, you know, his neck be like this.
Shrugged up. Even adults bully. I just don't think we classify it as bullying, or we just don't, we just don't think of it like that. Yeah. Some of the key questions I do have listed. Anybody can ask this. I'm saying it like y'all niggas about to call in. But did you
coming soon?
Did anybody used to get bullied? And he's trying to stick in the plug real quick. But did anybody used to get bullied? And if so, please give examples. It could be in your adult life, teenage life, you a kid. I got bullied before, but I want somebody else to go ahead and take over.
I ain't been bullied.
Honestly, I really haven't got bullied either. I was really just cool with everybody.
Right.
But I have seen other people get bullied before. But since we're talking about bullying, I do want to mention that the young guy that was on Facebook that went viral maybe a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. I really want to send my regards to the family. I am so sorry that happened to him. I think we need to reach out more to the citizens of America, because there's a lot of kids that's getting bullied and they don't know who to turn to. Some people can't talk to their parents either. They're nervous. So I really think we need to just stop the bullying and encourage everybody. And also, they've been posting memes about this boy.
Yes.
With his face.
Really?
Yes, with his face, and post some memes about it. And it's like
that's a form of cyberbullying.
That's a form of cyberbullying. This boy can see this and kill himself. Like, then what? It's like you're not making it no better.
Gets to
wait, I don't want to talk about that yet. I already know what you about to lead to. But the question was, did you used to get bullied? I did say yes. I did used to get bullied. I always used to get bullied about my weight. I used to get bullied by my family members because of my hips. I used to get bullied because I was light skinned.
Girl, them hips don't lie. You got bullied?
Yes. I used to get, my family used to bully me. Not the kids at school. They used to bully me because, you know, I always one of the biggest kids. But my family used to bully me, like my cousins, because I was light skinned, had long hair, and hips. I used to get bullied about that. And I also used to bully people. Not all the time, but I did used to bully like this one gay guy. His name was well, I can't think of his name. Maybe I shouldn't say his name. But anyways, I used to bully this one gay guy, but actually me and him made up. I apologized to him years later, and we cool. But it was this one person who I used to bully back in middle school, and I felt so bad. He was real dark skinned. Looked like he could catch a catfish by his feet. He looked like he. It's not funny, but I'm trying to describe y'all. And we used to call him.
How is that a description?
Because that is catch a catfish by his feet.
I mean, he used to have the Mr. Mitchell haircut. He was a really sweet guy, though. He was a really sweet guy, but we used to call him Dirty Water.
Oh
my
God!
It's not funny. It's not funny, but we used to call this guy Dirty Water, right? And I felt bad because a year later he actually drowned in a swimming pool, and I felt so bad because I felt like I was one of the kids who used to make his life miserable by calling him puddle water, dirty water, all that stuff. So that's when I actually stopped.
I'm surprised he didn't come fucking hunt your ass like Jason from Friday the 13th. You better be lucky to come out the damn water and get your ass.
I apologize. I mean, God know I'm just being honest though, but that's what. You know, I used to bully sometimes. I don't know why. But according to the website I went to, bullying.org, it says according to people who bullies have personality disorders. Yeah. They crave power and authority. Bullies are psychological strongest and have high social standing among their peers, while their targets are emotionally distressed. A good example for that type of bully will be Mean Girls. The Mean Girls, I love that movie. Classic. But them hoes was bullying everybody because they had a high social status. They was pretty, and they always felt like they was better than the next person. Also, they saying people who bully, they have like abnormality in their brain. They said that parents can help a toddler develop emotional regulation and control and blah blah. Emotional regulation and control to restrict aggressive behavior. Some children fail to develop these skills due to insecure attachment with their families, effective discipline, and environmental factors such as a stressful home life and hostile siblings. All of those factors play into people who like to bully. Also, sometimes they're depressed, envy. Like when I used to get bullied by my family, I realized when I got older, like these bitches want my body, they want my long hair. Right. It was envy. Also resentment and not good at problem solving. They don't know how to solve problems amongst their peers. So how can you tell if your child is being bullied? I don't have kids. Anybody else got kids here?
Girl, not that I know of.
Alright, check it. Lucky now.
Oh, man.
But I definitely want to dive into this topic like real serious. I didn't want to just jump right over it. But how can you tell if your child is being bullied? I'm not a parent, but these are some signs that you can definitely pay attention to see if your child is being bullied. If you see unexplained physical marks, cuts, bruises, and scrapes, unexplained loss of toys, school supplies, clothing, lunches, or money. If you send your kid to school with a teddy bear and the next day they come back, they don't have it no more. Responsibility.
Why would you send your kid?
I don't know. That's what parents do sometimes.
Some kids have like emotional attachments to
yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Ain't no emotional attachment. You going to school, you gonna have your damn get your work done and come back to school, come back home. Ain't no damn teddy bear going to school.
Joe Jackson. But some kids, if clothes, toys, books, electronic items are damaged or missing, doesn't want to go to school or do activities with peers, afraid of riding the bus. A lot of people get bullied on the bus. I'm trying to tell you, don't go to the back of the bus if you ain't got thick skin.
Get off the bus, Rosa. Get off the bus.
Afraid to be left alone. They always want to be with you. They suddenly become really clingy. Sometimes they feel like they're lonely. Or another way to see if your child is getting bullied you see a change in their typical behavior or personality, like something changed about them, like out of the ordinary. If they appear to be sad, moody, angry, anxious, or depressed, and that mood lasts with no known cause, talk to your kids. They might be going through some type of emotional distress going on because they're getting bullied. Physical complaints, they might have headaches, stomach aches, and frequent. They may be frequent. How do you guys feel about that? You feel like these are all good things to tell parents to see if their child is getting bullied? Because sometimes if you ask,
they're not gonna.
No, mom.
Because they're embarrassed or they don't want to be considered as a punk. And you know what? I want to tell all the kids and that's going through this. Please talk to somebody, regardless if that's your mom, your auntie, another friend that can possibly help. Please let somebody know before it gets too late, because it doesn't make you a pussy. It doesn't make you soft. It makes you, you know what it makes you? A leader, because somebody else might be going through the same damn thing that can't, that may be too late. You know what I'm saying? So please reach out.
Please. Parents, if your kids are the ones that's bullying, please talk to your kids and teach them how to interact with other people. Let them know that is wrong behavior.
Hold on.
Because if I had a kid...
But hold on, because there might be more to it than just not talking to them. You know, the causes...
No, I'm just saying, I'm saying if they find out their kid
I understand. But I mean, like, there could be a reason why someone's child is bullying that the parents can be causing that they can or they may or may not even be aware of. So I think the approach is about finding out that your kid is the bully is probably going to be like a little bit like
it's going to be layers. He's not just bullying, just a bully, really.
No, no bully. I'm not gonna say no bully. Majority of bullies ain't bullying just to do it.
So you saying sometimes so you saying like the parents sometimes play a part of
not just the parents, like any part of their home life, siblings or other parts of their family,
environment.
The environment. Like a lot of things can lead to that. So, I mean, definitely, talk to them, but just understand that talking to them probably may not be all you need to do. You might need to like restructure your lifestyle, or maybe just do even more therapy or something. To get them, because I mean, really, it's like a cry for help when you think about it.
It is. Or some people just like to bully because they think it's fun. Sometimes it's not even that serious. But it's not even that serious sometimes.
Social
like the
media is
mean girls.
so open now, though. Like people is really killing themselves off of bullying, every other type of bullying. Cyberbullying. And it's really sad.
And speaking of that, since Chris James wanted to bring it up earlier, we do have 2 recent bullying cases that led me to doing this show because I feel like it was so important. So it's a 10-year-old girl a couple of weeks ago. Her name is Chon'don Davis. She committed suicide because of getting bullied at school, and the person who bullied her posted it online. So this 10-year-old committed suicide. What do you guys got to say about that? What you think about that? I think it's like tragic and it's sad that a little girl.
I definitely,
she doesn't have thick skin yet. It's just crazy. Another thing we gotta tell our kids, like, this is not going to be your life forever.
Right.
Everything you're going through is only temporary. It's not going to be the same. You know, like me getting bullied because of my shape or whatever. I don't get bullied because of that now. Somebody might want to say, "Oh, are you fat or something?" But I come right back with them. I know how to crack jokes and hit them where it hurt. But it's just like kids, they don't know that. Even I didn't know that. Back in high school, I thought this was gonna be my life forever. Like,
right.
And I mean, another thing,
no one else determines your fate but you.
It's not 100% on topic, but also, you got to tell not just kids, but anybody that's contemplating suicide, you always got to remind them that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You more than likely aren't going to solve anything by committing suicide. Maybe, you may not be going through whatever it was you was going through anymore, but you won't realize the effect you've had on other people who still love you and still care about you.
Exactly.
That's gonna be a much heavier outcome than if you were to actually face your fears or try to come up with a solution head on. So
right. And according to child therapist Cheryl, She has no direct knowledge of Davis or the case. Says cyberbullying is especially problematic for children her age. Talking about Ashanti Davis. And quote, what we're seeing is that this has a tremendous effect on the fragile growing brain of a child. She told KUSA. It's very difficult for that child to handle that level of input. Because their brains isn't fully developed. Like it gets back to what I'm saying. They don't understand that life goes on. This is not how your life is going to be forever.
Right.
So she just basically, it's sad that she even knew how to kill herself. First of all, I was like, how do a little 10-year-old know how to commit suicide? You know.
But at the same time, man, you'd be surprised with kids. Kids ain't dumb now.
Sure.
Kids, they understand a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to her family, her family, her parents. I know it must be hard to lose their baby to something so small, you know.
Right.
It just bothers me. But moving on to the Keaton Jones situation. Now this situation, it kind of made a left turn. I posted this video on my personal Instagram page, and the mother took a video of the boy talking about him being bullied, like what happens, they poured milk on me, he's crying, etc, etc. The video went viral. Celebrities, everybody showed their support. Then the mother went to go create a GoFundMe page. She gets almost about $60,000.
$60,000.
$60,000, right? Then the story kept developing. Somebody digged into her social media account and basically slid off the mask. And the mother is a white supremacist. She's upholding a white supremacist flag. And his dad is an extreme white supremacist. What? So now people is basically saying that she did this to hustle to get the $60,000. I still feel sad for the kid because now they're saying maybe the kid was getting milk poured on him because he was calling other little kids niggas. Can't really verify that part.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's still a child in this situation. It's still sad that he's still getting bullied, but now it's on like a more public
level.
It's on another level. Because now people talk about his parents.
Now money's involved.
Money is involved. Now people is making memes. I saw a video reenacted today. I was like, but that's all form of bullying. Like we already know this child crying somebody he got bullied. Exactly. So why would we do that?
And you would think the person
that you talking about.
Okay,
wow.
The same boy you was talking about.
Yep.
The person they should be making fun of is not the little boy. At the end of the day, as far as we can tell, like you said, we ain't got all the facts. But as far as we can tell, just from the context of the video, he's the victim. So to keep making fun of him ain't helping
regardless
nobody.
Of what,
really
regardless if their mother was terrorist or what.
Right.
The little boy
is still innocent.
Victim at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
And it's not funny.
Right.
It's not a joke.
Now, as far as his parents, they could get it. Because his mama should have known better.
Creating that GoFundMe account. What $60,000? Why would they donate $60,000? What do they got to do? How is that going to help people?
Exactly.
Donate that $60,000 and try to create bullying programs or something like
exactly.
that. You don't donate.
Exactly.
Keaton about to have. He living large.
Yes, living large, better than the house.
Yes.
Right.
Then should I go out and get bullied?
Right.
$60,000 up in my phone to go GoFund? Like you said, start a GoFund organization or like not a GoFund organization. My bad, but like anti-bullying organization with that $60,000.
And if you really want to contribute to the cause,
right?
Why contribute to this one little boy when you can contribute to a program that can help them all?
Start a walk, do something.
Exactly. So now they're receiving a lot of backlash. The mother deleted her social media accounts because this information came out. But at the end of the day, I really want Keaton to get help. You know, it's still about him, even though his parents is
off the wall.
Yeah. It's still about this little boy, man. So I don't know. But how do you guys think? How can we're never going to 100% fix anything, right?
Right.
How can we make the bullying, how can we make it better?
Now I probably have not an unpopular opinion about this, but I stand by it because this is the reason, in my opinion, this is anecdotal to a certain extent, but I feel the reason why I didn't get bullied was because I fought back. And now a lot of people are saying you don't want to fight back because they'll get expelled, they get suspended, blah, blah, blah. You can always find another school. Okay, yeah, okay, he may have to leave his friends.
Yeah, I used to like that too.
You can always find another school, okay? It may be a hassle, but I'd rather put my son in another school and make sure he still has his dignity intact than to have him keep going on and being broken down psychologically by a bully who is, when you think about it, could be just as weak, if not weaker than him psychologically. Maybe physically, yeah, he's more powerful, but psychologically, he's weak. And so I want to teach my child that you stand up to a bully, you fight back, you don't let them, it's about preserving your own, psyche.
One thing about me, it started like having good communication skills starts at a very early age. If you let your child get bullied now, they're always going to get bullied.
Right.
Like in the workplace, they're going to be a pushover. People just going to be able to walk all over them, and that's something you don't want. You want your child to have a backbone. You want them to be able to stand up for themselves. They don't necessarily have to fight every time, but try to teach them how to solve the issue. Talk to the bully. Like, why do you bully me? Like, what's going on?
Right.
I don't know.
That's not. I mean, that is true to a certain extent, but just because you get bullied when you was little, I feel like sometimes when you get up, or when you do get grown, that means you're gonna get bullied. I mean, bullied too. I to a certain extent, I agree, but to a certain extent, I don't agree. I mean, I disagree with that because I know some people that got bullied in high school, and now they're super grown and they don't. It's a total transformation. It's like, are you the same person that I knew back in high school? Because it was not. You was not doing it.
Right.
But remember, going back, you had mentioned something about envy and insecure.
Right.
I believe that plays a big part too in bullying because it's something that the person has, or that's something that person gives off a good positive energy that they can't give off, so they feel like they need to pick on somebody, or they can't pick on a big person, so they gotta find somebody that's the littlest person or the big. You know what I'm saying? And then they feel like that's weak. But 9 out of 10, bitch. You shouldn't don't fuck with the quiet motherfucker, because I'm telling you, them the quiet ones, them the ones be fucking you up.
That's the way I was. When I was little, I was super quiet, reserved. You don't understand that.
See, them the ones you need to watch out for.
I'm quiet and reserved.
I'm just playing.
What did you say?
I said play the. I said the ones that be quiet, sitting in the corner on their computer, they done been playing the bomb on your ass. Let me stop. I'm just playing.
Y'all just buck wild right now.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like you just can't let the bullies win by any means necessary. I feel like going the way, because one of the biggest problems I have right now is schools got all these zero tolerance policies, zero tolerance fighting, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But I feel like when it comes to something like bullying, it should no longer be treated as a zero tolerance situation, because I'm not going to sit here and tell my son that if his bully steps up to him and starts kicking him in the stomach to just lay there and take it because the school going to expel him.
Wow.
I'm not going to me, that's an unacceptable response to that kind of situation.
Right. I definitely understand you, Chris James, but real quick, I'm on Facebook on my phone while Chris James is talking, and look at this. I got to show everybody real quick. So they got a picture of Keith Jones, the kid who was getting bullied. Then they got pictures next to him of what he looks like. Now this is another form. This is cyberbullying, right? They got the shark from Shark Tales. They got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't even know what the hell. Chris James kid, y'all, KG, take a look real quick, man. Take a look real quick. Do that boy deserve that though? I know it's kind of funny. I ain't want to laugh because I'm
I'm not gonna even laugh.
It's not but do he deserve that though?
No, I don't. And the boy don't deserve.
That's
and you can tell that he kind of got
he
something.
He a little autistic a little bit. Not that much short, but look like he got.
And he probably is really, really smart, but at the same time, he don't deserve that. And these people, that's why I'm saying. And then he messed around. Lord forbid he kills himself or something.
But is it the mom's fault for making him that vulnerable to the world?
Exactly right.
It's like,
but then if she didn't do that,
come with the bad.
Now, if she posted it and try to get something out of that, like anti-bullying, like
she got what she got.
Like that. That's $60,000. Then no. My answer is no.
I don't think it was ethical for her to put up the GoFundMe page. I understand when she put it up and it went viral. I felt like that was like, it should have stopped there. I definitely think it should have stopped there, because then if all the allegations about them being white supremacists and all that came out, it wouldn't have been so scarring. When
hell, I can't even get $5 from
Can you get $5 for grandma?
Right, but they want to give it. But anyways, yeah, it's just, I would just feel like the GoFundMe was like a tad bit too much, because it's not going to contribute to the problem really. It might make him feel better, but it's not going to make other people who are victims of bullying feel better. And then it just opened up a whole can of worms. And now we got people who are doing the exact same thing he was complaining about to him on the internet. So it was like the whole mess could have been avoided without.
It's like a bag of worms right now.
Exactly.
A can of worms. Like
whoever
it just got a little bit messier.
Please do your research and make sure your money is going towards something that the rightful thing that is supposed to go towards.
Right.
$60,000 is a lot of damn money. And if I was y'all, I would hunt her down like a dog and get my damn money back.
Right. Yeah, I agree, man.
Ridiculous.
I agree. All right.
What? I was gonna say, I wonder if GoFundMe does have like a refund option, but
they do. Somebody screenshot and posted it.
Refund all $6,000.
They suspended the GoFundMe account. They did all that. So, anybody else want to say anything before we go ahead and get up out of here?
What did he say? Freak and fraud. Nene Lee, shout out to you, girl.
Shout out to Nene. Shout out to all the housewives in Atlanta, man. I love that show. I got to get a little ratchet TV in here and there, you know. Chris James, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Only that apparently Star Wars is trash. That's all. That's what I've been hearing.
The movie?
Yeah, the new Star Wars.
The
new Star Wars came out today.
You know, I don't be fucking with no Star Wars.
But I'm just saying, apparently it's
That's
trash.
sad that it's trash. I've never heard of that from a Star Wars fan.
The Star
the
Wars
game
is
trash and the movie.
The game ain't trash.
The world about to get old.
The game ain't trash though. The game just has a horrible business model.
I see.
But yeah, I'm hearing the movie is trash, which is crazy.
That's sad, but you know, I ain't working on Star Wars. I'm straight Marvel.
It came out. Look at
you. I'm about to go see that.
No, well, that's just what y'all. We supposed to be went to the movies.
Nah, we going. You know, I ain't about to fuck around no Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
we want to see Star Wars. There's a couple other movies coming out.
I want to see Thor. I still haven't seen.
Yeah, still ain't seen Thor.
Well, I saw Thor. But
yeah, we still ain't seen Thor.
I still want to see Justice League, even though it's not as good as Marvel.
I don't want to see Justice League.
Well,
we can, I guess. What else is out?
Nothing.
That's only two movies I want to see.
Nothing. Not right now.
Right.
I ain't been in the movies.
But yeah, I guess that's it. Man. Just Thor and Justice League.
All right, y'all. So definitely got to say thank you for tuning in to T.G.I.F podcast, T.G.I.F radio. Once again, my name is Chon'don. Make sure you follow us on social media, T.G.I.F radio 615. Thank you for listening. Check us out, not next week, but the week after. It's y'all people. What the fuck?
Bye.
T.G.I.F radio.